And the gospel lesson today speaks of loving your enemies. And that's a hard thing for all of us always to do. But it gets even harder when you get to the end of the reading and it says, so, Jesus says, be perfect. And you want to just write the whole book off. What a ridiculous notion, to be perfect. Yet this is the vision that Jesus calls us to. It is a kingdom where people love their enemies, hard as that may be to be. It is a kingdom where there is the possibility of perfection, even in this very imperfect world of ours, in this imperfect society of ours. It is this calling beyond ourselves that is the heart of these readings. So what we bring as practicing Christians in the Episcopal Church on the 4th of July, what we bring to the discussion of Independence Day, of our nation, of all the joy of parades and flags and all that stuff, is we bring an understanding of our own sinfulness. We bring an understanding of our own failings as a nation. We bring an understanding of our own failings as individuals. We bring an understanding that the world is an awful and violent place and bad things happen to good people all the time. We bring all that understanding to our celebration of the 4th of July. We bring that understanding because we know that there's a homeland, that we can trust in a God who gives us a home. No matter all the darkness in the world, no matter all the injustice of the world, there is a homeland which we can taste from time to time, where we are citizens and we know it, and we can live by faith in it. And by golly, we want our nation to live there deeply also. We want our nation to live up to itself as a place of justice, as a place where widows and orphans are honored and all have food and clothing. A place where we see a vision of justice enacted day after day. We are not crippled by the darkness of the world. We own the darkness of the world, and we say, nevertheless, there is the hope of our faith, which transcends all that darkness, and which we must live into. And that's why, because of this faith, our celebration of the 4th of July is as joyous as it can be. Because the promise that God gives us is that homeland will never be taken away from us. That this land that we are trying to help embody that homeland will be triumphant. God will never abandon us. And we will celebrate this nation and this faith till the end of time. Amen.
Amen.